All right, I don't know if I can be heard right now, but if anything, I'll just put the subtitles on, something like that. Or I'll do a voiceover. The first thing you're gonna want to do, and you literally do not have to give a shit about this. This is just something I personally do, which adds to my execution. Is you're gonna go to controllers on your settings, or if you're on PC, however you do it, accessibility controllers. You're gonna go to custom button assignment for dual sense wireless controller, etc. And you're gonna enable the custom button assignment. And you're gonna switch the left and the right sticks. So that's first and foremost. So um, here you can see my right stick moves, right? So now that gives me the ability to motion with the dual sense D-pad, and I can move with the right stick. Now, um, I don't feel like it's necessarily so important for other characters unless you're trying to do walk for DPs or whatever you want to, if you want to have access to some of the things that hitbox people do. But for D-pad, since it's over here, it's fine. But um, since I'm motioning here, I can do instant like burn kicks faster. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Not the TK, right? We're not talking about the TK. We're just talking about the ability to jump over fireballs and like immediately TK. Even though her normal flame kick kind of just goes over the fireball anyway, right? But if you're trying to like cover distance and stuff like that, and forgive me, like this is a new pad. I normally use my broken in one, which I have better execution on because it's kind of like broken in for me. So maybe I'll get a little hiccups here and there, but this is not about that, right? So this is just my first technique. So when I'm super jumping, right? Let's say I want to super jump this, right, into the DP. Um, I don't have to. I don't have to worry about hitting up on the D-pad. I'm hitting up on my thumb right here. So I'm doing that. You see? I'm pushing the thumb and pressing fierce at the same time and just motioning for the DP here. So one, boom, right? Now you're gonna say, okay, well, what about the cancel, right? Well, I'm leaving that over here. My fingers resting on the DI button, so I can just hold it down while I motion for it. Right? So it makes it that much more easier for me to motion, for it. Hold on, what's going on here? Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. This now on this side, on this particular side for me, this side has no issues. Like kind of just doing it without the access to it. So figure out which side kind of needs help with it if you're going to be using this technique. On this side, I tend to use it a lot more often, but it can do it too without. Um, so this is just to help with the neutral SJ cancels, especially when it comes from faster buttons. Like from medium kick, from like her medium kick, I'm always gonna like use the the analog because it increases the chances that I'll get it, especially if it's on the last active frame. Okay, so we're past that. We're done talking about that. The next thing that we want to address is how are you getting the super jump cancels? Now, people understand that you down up after you press a button, right? But what they don't know is that you now let your hand go back to neutral. So you can do down and think it'll count as the input, but sometimes it doesn't always do that, especially if you're going for something like this into if you're going like this to Seismo, you actually need to let your hand go back to neutral. So press the down, let go, and then start motioning for your DP. So it needs to be fast. You already need to be doing it. So one thing I had figured out as I was playing, I was just like, I wonder if down forward would count as the forward motion during the 5 frame input buffer, and it kind of does. That's why you were asking me if how am I walking forward and doing it. That's how I'm walking forward and doing it. So you boom. It last active frame is so hard. Last active frame is right here. It's easier up close, right? Easier up close, so you can just go for it. But last active frame, whoo. So you want to hit down forward when you're doing this, and you need to start motioning after. For crouch MK, I'm gonna say you need to you need to be motioning instantly. You would have already had to make a decision that that's what you wanted to do. So for something like this, you see I'm tapping down, I'm letting go. You have to let go and remotion. So it's not just down, slide up. It's down, let go, slide all the way to up, back, or up, forward. Um, for seismos from the Crouch MK, you just have to. Last active frame is so hard. Yeah, you got to hit up forward as that's hitting. So you have to almost pre-input it for the Crouch MK. For this one's the easiest one. I don't think anybody should have trouble with this one. Because look, if you're gonna go press stand MK, uh, you should be at neutral anyway. As you press the button, you should go to neutral. So this one's easier. This is my tech for this. Like, so if you want to, you can use the analog. Like I said, you can press. So I don't know if I exactly went over another technique for this too is you can pre-input the DP before as you're pressing, but you're more likely to get a super jump if you do that. So that'll be like the third technique that I've seen people do. But for me, neutral has always worked best because, and then this way too, you can kind of confirm it. I'm not sure if that's a let me see if he can jump out of it. Oh, I messed up. But he's not blocking. I'll try to chop this video up and make it more digestible. So, yeah, look, they can't even jump out of that. Because he's trying. And he's waking up with a button. Look, I have it set to. Well, I actually have to post this. I didn't realize they can't jump out of that. It's kind of cheap. And then when you condition them, you can do that. You can start doing that when you condition them. Because look, right, he'll try to jump out of the second one. You can condition them 1, 2. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, so maybe 1, 2. Yeah, that's pretty. That's really pretty. That's really good, actually. Let me see something. All right, I'm a little slower on the side. That's fine. Okay, that's dope. All right. I'm gonna stop because I'm streaming this to YouTube, so you can see the hands. So just remember, just like try to relax your thumb over it and just motion after. All right. Always motion after. And your hands will get faster at it. You know what I'm saying? You'll get faster. You'll naturally just start to boom. Now I'm not gonna pretend I have this down. This is hard. This one is last active frame. Yeah, last active frame is kind of crazy. Maybe somebody else out there will get it. Boom. Yeah. Because this is what you really want. You really want to be able to like do it from here. Screw that, right? This range is like whatever, right? But this range, this is cheap. And let me see if they can jump out of that. Because if they can't, then she's kind of cooking, right? Huh. Let me use the analog and see if I can get it to come out. Nope. Whew, so hard. Oh, they can't jump out of that. That is really cheap. Oh, bro. Hold on. Oh, they can't jump out. That's cheap. If they can't jump out of it, that means they can't level 1. They can't match. Okay, okay. Well, um, again, I'm gonna chop this up for you, ABY, and yeah. So just remember, it's motion after. So with the buttons, just try to like relax your hand and then motion after. It's like, okay, you'll get the same frame. You'll get the same frame data. Like, what you don't get the same frame data on is this. If you cancel super late, you don't get the same frame. So you want to get the absolute fastest, like, you know. This new pad, I don't like it. I need this shit broken in. But yeah, okay, you get the point. I'll see you on Twitter, brother.